Here's my plant. Here's my controller observer. Observer here. There's K. There's view. So I observe it based on what? Well, my A, B, C, D matrix that I does the best I can to model. Right? And then we have this thing so it tries to, via looking at Y and our estimate of Y and things to try to zero in. What's another way to do that instead of just kind of doing a minimizing? Realize what we do with these things is we're taking this equation, A observer for E, and we're trying to minimize, let that thing run to zero. Where we get this is A matrix plus LC, right? Plus parts of it. There's some other parts of this. And we're trying to drive that to zero. What's another way of taking care of this error? Instead of this, how about we change that? We've got a better model. So that's the point of a lot of adaptive control. We can try to zero this in, but can we get a better model for a system? So we'll adapt to it. Inputs, outputs, and everything here. Let's see if I can get that model. Let's get a better estimate of A, B, C, D. That's the main issue with adaptive control. And you can do that in transfer functions also state space. Searching for improving A, B, C, D. Instead of letting this be fixed. This pass, we let it be fixed. And I have to be. Other questions? Yeah.
Can you go over change stability of the spaces?
Yeah. I see about when we do closed loop by pole placement or for a body equation, we're guaranteed stable. Pole placement is guaranteed stable because I've been one. Place on my poles in the left half plane. So, as I do my sums right, it's going to be have those poles. That's why what I actually do is in MATLAB, I will run the eigenvalue just make sure that I didn't make a mistake. I'll actually print out this folder. This is the one that shows. Right. So I'm guaranteed stable. Okay. The Riccati equation, that approach, is a valid input approach. We can go through that proof or not what we do, but it does satisfy the root cause of the character. We're guaranteed stable. So stability we covered primarily the first test. Won't be so much this one. Actually, final. Better really get into this. The final is comprehensive. Covering everything. Anything else? Yeah.
Should I be able to implement affluence method by hand? Because I've been using that.
Yeah. Was it 2 by 2? We have how many equations? How many of those? So you know, nothing else. We should be able to solve them with 2 equations for those 2 brute force. You might have acronyms formula down there. The main thing you have to make the hard part of acronyms is what remind us. Finding this phi of A. Because you have A matrix times A matrix plus coefficient times A matrix plus coefficient of I, and you guys add them all up. And doing this by hand, I usually make this somewhere. Well, if it's 2 by 2, easy check this. 2 equations to the limit solve. So, I would have acronyms formula there. How does acronyms formula for the controller differ from acronyms for the observer? It's a transpose. Yeah, simply the transpose. So I think we put up the acronyms formula for the observer because it's just the whole thing is transpose. Or what you do in math. You put in A transpose, C transpose, when it had N, you got L, and the trailer. Yes.
And do you care if we do the direct solve method or the math?
Absolutely not, I don't care. They say it's gonna be 2 by 2 at most. You know, 2 equations, 2 unknowns, you have trouble with that. Well, what can I say? Portion of the differential equations. Second word differential equations, so you can throw people sometimes too. Too long since we had classes. When was your linear algebra? Did you have that time? Recently got water from the past. You think, I'm never gonna use this. Anything else?
Is there anything that we haven't, I plan on going back through the homework and solutions and everything. Is there anything that's not on there that I should?
The transition matrix. Oh, discrete form. Yeah, I probably want to have you actually calculate what, be able to convert from continuous to discrete on a test. But given a discrete form, you should be able to write a pseudo-code. Simple 2 by 2, discrete form. Here's my pseudo-code. That's what you want. Full place of everything. And second and third. So otherwise you go out to your final for what is the final session. Is that important, man? Sure.
Is that finally available for us to practice?
Yeah, I'll just put one of these up on the surface. And I'll, 2 by 2, we're going to go
What, do you have like 6 classes or something?
Yes. The main thing for this test is kind of the last part.
That doesn't take a lot of memorization. It should be good.
And then understand what you do, why you do that, that. Try to keep it busy work with calculating. Don't forget, next Tuesday is also what day? Tax day. Yay. I think I'm back to the state this year. Tax credit for the
I got 1,800 back from state and federal. I must thank Trump for getting rid of the tax penalty for not having coverage all.
A lot of meetings tomorrow, but be around. Monday be around.